I haven't met a successful person that does not read. Yeah, let me tell you something. This sun is waking me right up. Forgive the lighting in this video. Your girl gotta get her vitamin D. So I was talking about reading. This is something that I've been meaning to talk to y'all about. Reading is so critical for your growth in anything that you're trying to do. For example, before I even left my home, I was able to listen to a podcast and learn even more about personal finance techniques from other gurus. You may find it interesting that someone like me is listening to other people's finance podcasts, but there are so many different ways of doing things that it is so critical for successful people to be successful. They are curious about their art. So if you're curious about something, I encourage you to read. Now, you know I didn't just come here to berate you. I got a few tips for you on how you can read more. I know it's the holiday season, so you're probably wondering why we're talking about this. This is the time to set up those critical habits. So going into a new year, you can get some momentum and you can keep going. Losers create goals, winners create a game plan. So here's tip number 1. Read what you like. So many folks are going to tell you, read this, read that, read the Wall Street Journal if you want to learn about business. Just read what you like. If you like the cartoons section of the newspaper, keep reading that. Y'all, is the newspaper still a thing or am I just a millennial? The second thing is read how you like. If you like audiobooks, if you like physical books, if you like Kindle versions, if you like reading on your phone or your tablet or your computer, if you like reading the newspaper, make sure you do that. And then number 3, be consistent. Set a timer. Read for 5 minutes. The way that I started out for some story time is when I started out in business school 10 something years ago, they told us read one article in the Wall Street Journal and be able to talk about it. I worked my way up like a lot of folks did, and a lot of folks didn't. But the folks who did, they were able to read most of the Wall Street Journal before they even got ready for school. I promise you, if you start to read, you will see changes with your wealth that you're building. I promise. One tip that I have, if you go to my Instagram, you'll see that I have a link tree and I've linked my Goodreads. I literally have thousands of books that I want to read. And I was on track this year to read. I was reading 2 books every single week. And I was on track to beat my goal of reading 52 books, 1 book a week. Y'all, that's a very aggressive goal for someone who does not. I'm a pretty slow reader. I will be very honest. So I switch between audiobooks and paperback books and hardcover books and Kindle versions. Like I said, whatever works. One more tip. If y'all are like me and you like to spend money on what you like to spend money on, you don't want to spend on what you don't think adds value to your life, like having a bunch of books in your house, go to the library, sign up for a library card, and you can get audiobooks and physical books for free. Well, actually, you do pay the taxes on them. And by the way, more is to come on the taxes. Follow me for more, please, and let me know what you think about reading. What are you guys reading right now?